In problem number 6, we are solving this radical equation. Notice that we've got two root signs in there. This one's going to be a little bit of work. You have to square to undo roots, and we're going to have to square twice because we've got two different root signs. So the first thing we want to do is add this negative root x minus 5 to both sides. So that's going to come over here as a positive. So we will have then root x equals 1 plus root x minus 5. So in other words, you want to isolate the square roots, get one on each side. That's going to make your job easier. And then you square both sides. So the square root of x squared, the root and the square undo each other. We're just left with x. On the right-hand side, you square this quantity. That means you multiply it by itself twice. So 1 plus root x minus 5 times 1 plus root x minus 5. So on that left-hand side, we got the x. On the right-hand side, first terms here, 1 times 1 is 1. Outer terms, 1 times root x minus 5 is root x minus 5. Same thing for the inner terms. So we'll have two terms that are root x minus 5. And then the last terms here, root x minus 5 times root x minus 5 is root x minus 5 squared, because you multiply by itself twice. And then the root and the square are going to cancel each other out. So this will just be x equals 1 plus 2 times root x minus 5. And then plus x minus 5. So now we've gotten rid of one of the square roots by squaring. So now we're going to square again. But first, let's isolate this root x minus 5. So notice here that we can subtract x off both sides. So those will cancel off. So we're left with 0 equals. Let's go ahead and combine the 1 and the negative 5. 1 plus negative 5 is negative 4. Plus the 2 root x minus 5. And then we want to isolate that root here. So let's bring the negative 4 over as a positive 4. So add 4 to both sides. So we'll get a positive 4 on the left. And we just have the 2 root x minus 5 on the right-hand side. And then we can divide this 2 off both sides. So those cancel there. 4 divided by 2 is 2 equals root x minus 5. Now we've got that root completely isolated. So now once you've got the root isolated, square both sides again. So square and square. So 2 squared is 4. And the square root of x minus 5 squared is just x minus 5. Because square and square root undo each other. And now add 5 on both sides. So we get 9 equals x minus 5 plus 5. Those cancel. X equals 9. And you should double check that solution, because you can get extraneous solutions here. So if you put that 9 in here, square root 9 minus square root 9 minus 5. And is that equal to 1? Well, square root of 9 is 3. And then 9 minus 5 is 4. Root 4 is 2. And that does indeed equal 1. So it checks.